that football is rife here. They love their football, and they've gone through a lot, haven't they, in the last in a few decades. Even though Ethiopia won the 1962 Africa Cup of Nations, they've gone through. They were pioneers in football in Africa. They really were, and it was only in 1962, 2 years after that runner Adebe Bikile ran barefoot in the marathon in Rome to win it, first black African champion in the Olympics, and what a remarkable feat that was. Today we're looking for another remarkable feat from the Ethiopians, the Horn of Africa, this wonderful nation that absolutely adore sport, and they're gearing up for a big confrontation against the Super Eagles. They've gone through civil strife, they had the Eritrean War, they've been ruled by oppressive regimes, they've endured droughts and famines, and the antelopes became easy prey for over a few decades, but now they're here and they're back and they're looking to try and qualify for Brazil. And they've got a man who's taken them through this wonderful period where they qualified for the last edition of the Africa Cup of Nations, and it was led by Saunet Bisho. There's the Nigerians who are just getting a handshake from some of the delegates before the match begins. And I can actually tell you that the president of Nigeria is in Addis Ababa. Good luck, Jonathan. And he visited the team who were training on Saturday night. He's actually in at Addis Ababa for the Assembly of Heads of State and Governments of the African Union. But I'm sure that he's here to actually watch a bit of football at the same time, and I can't blame him, because this is a big clash, isn't it? The Super Eagles, well, they won the Africa Cup of Nations by a single goal to nil, beating Burkina Faso at the start of the year. Today, well, they have another task. Now, just running through the situation from Group A, Ethiopia, well, 4 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, and they produced some fantastic results, and they managed to beat South Africa. They took 4 points off South Africa, in fact, and they managed to beat them. They beat Botswana, but they did get have a match forfeited because they aligned an ineligible player. They beat the Central African Republic, and well, they were impressive throughout qualification, that's for sure. The first round, by the way, they absolutely crushed Botswana. For Nigeria, they finished top of Group F to qualify. 3 wins, 3 draws, 12 points, 1 point ahead of Congo, Gabon, and Niger. As Seydou, the president of CAF, just with a little family photo there, just next to the teams with the delegates. Let's now listen to the Nigerian national anthem. It's the Nigerian national anthem, the Super Eagles ready to soar high into the sky, bringing lots of fans over from Lagos, and they flew in on Saturday morning. It's now time for the Ethiopian national anthem ahead of this mighty confrontation here in Addis Ababa. that was a very emotional national anthem. How important is this match to these people? Well, I can tell you that, as you can see from these images here, they are more than passionate about their team and the performance that they're hoping that their boys can produce. The Walia Antelopes up against the Super Eagles. Well, they're not easy prey anymore, that's for sure. They've shown that they're capable of doing great things. Let's run through the team. Jamil Tasu, Ababao Butako, Degu Debebe, the captain, Analem Helu, Seyum Tesfai, Mihele Tesom, Azrad Megasa, Germa Asefa Bekele, and the goal scorer, the man at the front, Saladin Said. 5 goals scored through qualification. And Sonat Bishan is the man in charge of this Ethiopian team. Only a few of these players play outside. Well, there you go, it's a 4-4-2 formation with Bekele and Said just at the front. With Megesa. Germa is the playmaker in the middle. Tasu in goal. Debebe, the captain, at the back with Helu. And well, that's a strong team. It's a team that's going to create some problems, I can tell you that. And that's really important for Ethiopia, to have structure. That's something that they've been working on. They've been together since September, and they will be looking to try and produce the goods here at home in this first leg. Crucial for these teams. There's the Camerooni officials who will be looking after this game. Nia Alioum, the man in charge today. There in the middle with Everest Mekwande and Yanusa Musa and Henry Mwanjo, the 4th official. We'll now take a look at the Nigerian team. They're a lot more familiar, these names, I can tell you that. Enyama plays his football for Lille. Elderson Echijile, Egwekwe, Godfrey Obuabona, Efe Ambrose plays his football in Scotland for Celtic. John Obi Mikel, Eugenio Nazi, the Lazio man. Mikel, the linchpin in the middle. Victor Moses, Liverpool player. Obuamadi, Ahmed Musa, and that's the lineup. They go for a 4-4-2, just with Emenike just ahead of Musa as they try and split the Ethiopian defence. Enyama, 37 years of age, a veteran for this Nigerian team, but a very important player, and he's played in so many big matches. This is one of them, and he'll be there and he'll be leading his men out against a hungry pack of wolves. I can call them wolves on this occasion, although they're antelopes, of course, because they're hungry, very hungry. Sonat Bishan, it's his second spell as coach for Ethiopia. He enjoyed and endured a couple of years back in the start of the new millennium, and now he's back in the fold, and he's done some wonderful things. Well, there's the man, John Obi Mikel, the man who plays for Chelsea. Stephen Keshi, well, he led them to the Africa Cup of Nations title back at the start of the year. He knows exactly what he's doing at the helm of this Super Eagles squad. Well, there we have it. Pitch, pretty good condition. 22 degrees and 56% of humidity. 56% humidity, and we saw a bit of rain earlier on as well. Just waiting for Mr. Alioum to get the game underway in front of all of these, well, very, very geared up supporters. Ahmed Musa, there he is, one of the players for this Nigerian side. Well, Shimales Bekele and Saladin Said. Watch out for Saladin Said. He really is one of the star players for this Ethiopian side, playing in green, red and yellow, the colours of the flag, up against Nigeria in white. And the game just getting underway. And they've been playing some very interesting football already. Is that a foul? The referee says play on. The ball goes back to Enyama. And it was Saladin Said who gets bundled over. The ball gets back to Tasu, the Ethiopian goalkeeper. Moves the ball out to Bertako. Only a few of these players for Ethiopia play outside of the country. We got Kebede, who's one of their key players who's actually missing because he's got a knee injury. He plays in South Africa, just wasn't fit to play. We might see him for the return leg. Well, this is wonderful stuff. Passing the ball around. They don't play just for the sake of it. They play wonderful football. Butako. Oh, look at this. This is wonderful stuff. Getting the ball to Girma. The fans already enjoying it. Passing the ball around. Nigeria under a bit of pressure. A few bobbles on the pitch. Is Ethiopia with a good chance? Should they try and get a shot in? Oh, they're being patient, aren't they? Oh, the 1-2, it wasn't bad. Good stuff. Wonderful 1-2. Cut out by Obuabona, who plays his football in Turkey for Rizpor. The fans are just jumping with joy, and you can't blame them. Seunet Bishop watches on with a very straight face. Corner being taken by Asella. Watch out for Said. Good in the air he is, indeed. Need a bit of movement. Good header at the front post there from Ambrose. There's a great pass and the shot comes in. Well, it was a cross and it's just gone over the crossbar. Good opportunity. Pressure is on. Love the way that they play their football. It was Saladin Said who's just in the thick of it on that occasion. Well, 2 minutes. I don't know how I'm going to last 90 minutes, but we'll see how we get on because it's frenetic already. Second corner. And clearance from the man at the front there, the defender. Oh, it's a nice little bit of a good nutmeg, but carry on, play on, says the referee, and Nigeria walk away with possession. Just slipped there, Emenike. Algeria back in possession. Slightly too strong. Oh, he's been dispossessed. What on earth was he doing? Well, that was a good interception as well. We need to show. Well, that's going to be a throw-in if it goes out, but he's been kept in. Good play there from Eshijile. Oh, how much do they want this? Well, that's excellent play there from Said. But he needs backup. Now, Nigeria on the attack, this time with Emenike. Oh, the Fenerbahce man does very well, gets the deflection, wins the corner. Keshi, been at the helm for a few years now, and a very experienced coach indeed. Worked with the under-21s as well. Nigeria with the corner. It's going to be taken there by Ahmed Musa. Referee just organising something just to make sure that there's no handling there. It's Analem Helu, who's all over Victor Moses. And the ball comes out wide, and it's Mikel with the shot. Just deflects off one of the defenders. Oh, nice nutmeg. Oh, the ball just absolutely slammed back into Ahmed Musa's face. Oh, that's nice play. Wins the throw-in. Oh, Said's just getting back to defend. They're all very eager to perform and represent their country. It's good play from Ethiopia, winning the throw-in. Like to pass the ball around. Well, Saladin Said plays for Wadi Degla in Egypt, played in Belgium as well for Liège. Probably the biggest star. And Nigeria win a throw-in. Free kick, sorry. Good bit of hassling play there from Ugenyi Onazi, the Lazio man. Well, weak decision there from the referee. Victor Moses stands on the free kick. There's a number of Nigerians there looking to try and test the goalkeeper Tasu. High ball over the top, the flag goes up and the offside trap works, an absolute treat. didn't read that very well, the front men. So, little scare there for Ethiopia, but they're back on track. They'll want to try and calm things down. It's been played at a frenetic pace already in the opening exchanges. And just to underline how important football has become, or is in Ethiopia, Meskel Square, which is the main square in Addis Ababa, big posters of the team and some of the players, and it really has become big business here. They've always been fans of football. They love their English Premier League football, but the Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United shirts have been put away, and all of the fans are wearing the green tops of the Warrior Antelopes recently, and who can blame them? They do have a very exciting team and a good crop of players here. Said tries the back heel, does very well. Good opportunity. There's the 1-2. Oh, it's good play, isn't it? And the shot comes in. It's not a bad effort. Could have been better, but Asella just with a grass cutter, not on target. He just launched from quite a way out. Can't blame him for just having a pop at goal. Enyama, been with Lille for a long time in the French Ligue 1. Decent enough challenge, but Victor Moses unhappy there. If he gets frustrated, it's going to work in Ethiopia's favour, that's for sure. He's a very important player, talismanic. Went on loan to Chelsea, of course, but he's under contract with Liverpool. Just goes to show his the quality that he has, and they're just putting pressure, aren't they? There's Shimalis Bekele, just putting a little bit of pressure on the man at the back. Ambrose, there it is. So it's going to be a throw-in for Ethiopia. Laying down the laws already. Nice passing of the ball there from Ethiopia. Bit of a bobble on the pitch, isn't there? It's very dry, but and there's the challenge. Just a sturdy challenge there from Ababao Butako. Needs to just calm down a little, I think, the referee's saying. No harm done. It's a West against the East African clash, and fans are in the stands enjoying this one. Free kick down that right side into the 10th minute. Flies over the top of Emenike, a Fenerbahce forward. And it's going to be a throw-in for Ethiopia. Oh, look at these skills. It's beautiful to watch, isn't it? They really put themselves in the spotlight, in the limelight, not just in the African continent. Look at that. It's a wonderful back heel. And a little flick. I just love it. It really is quite impressive. They're playing like, I think it was Sunday Mba who described them, saying they all play at home, apart from 3 or 4 of the players. And they've got a kind of a Barcelona style feel to them. There's a little story that I would just absolutely loved, and it was They know that they've got these fanatically exuberant fans, and during their match against one of their teams in the Africa Cup of Nations, they put up a sign in the stand saying sorry for our behaviour, and it was just a delightful apology, and it was referring to some mad bottle chucking in a previous game, and then afterwards at the bottom it said, but we just love the game. And you can see that they absolutely love their football, as we still haven't got any goals on the scoreboards just yet, but plenty of time and plenty of opportunities. But Ethiopia just showing exactly what kind of football they like to play, and it's very extravagant. Great ball down this right side into the hands of Enyama. No such worry for him. But again, Said with the chase. Well, they've only got 4 players who play outside of Ethiopia. It just goes to show how much of a close-knit squad they are. Strong challenge there, I'm afraid, from Siyum Tasfei. Might pick up a yellow card. Yeah. You don't want to be picking up yellow cards. If you can avoid it, that's really important, because obviously for the return match, and well, he's got the wrong name there. I'm afraid it's Siyum Tesfaye who picks it up, and the challenge was on Udomadi. So just ignore the graphic that came up on the screen. There's the free kick, there's the header, and it's a little bit of a barge in the back. The infringement just picked out by Musa, the Cameroon linesman. Oh, you can't give away the ball that easily. Not to this man here, Victor Moses, going for the shot. Oh, he drills it wide. Wasn't very good from the Liverpool man. Saladin Said, 6 foot, born in Asella. Used to play for San George, a team that actually plays here at the Addis Ababa Stadium. There's a poor understanding there. Need to communicate better. Nigeria will take advantage, we know that. Now it's Chijile. It's going to be a throw-in for Nigeria once again. Chijile collects. Oh, he's just being harrowed out, and Oduamadi unable to keep that in play. Said, the only player who plays in Europe. Al Ittihad, who play in the Africa Champions League, of course, in the Sudanese team. Shimelis Bekele plays for them. Now, what can they do here? Ethiopia on the attack, just passing the ball around, using this left flank. That's a wonderful pass. Now, is this going to be a shot? He's just been smuggled off him at the last second, and the clearance was made. But they're just coming in thick and fast. Just robbed just as he was setting up a shot. Need to be careful. You need to communicate a bit better with each other as we reach 15 minutes. Chijile looking for some support there. Well, there's no one there on that occasion. The ball will go back to the central defender. Well, that was a hospital pass. It was a very dangerous one, and it could have been intercepted by the Nigerians, especially Moses. Emenike just charging through. They need to be aware. And on that occasion, Dibibi, the captain, wasn't really present. It's going to be a throw-in on this right side. Nigeria just upping the ante, putting a bit of pressure on the Ethiopians. well, just too slack with that. And there's a good chance for Ethiopia just to put pressure on their opponents. Oh, he does well. Does very well. Oh, that's a very, very quick ball, quick pass like that. But the following effort, not very good there by Asella. Should have done better. Nigeria on the attack now. Oh, he wasn't offside. The flag didn't go up. If that had gone through, then Emenike would have been clear on goal. What a crazy pace this game is being played at, I must admit. Excellent pass. Couldn't thread the ball through to himself. And there's the infringement. And this time it's Mikel who's down, the Chelsea man. Oh, that was could have been dangerous, but from Tishom. Tishom plays for St George. Well, 10 players out of the 24 play for St George. Good vision, but that was poor control at the back, and quite disappointing there by Helu. Echijile with the throw-in for Nigeria. Every time that the Nigerians get hold of the ball, the Ethiopian fans are making a bit of noise and a little bit of whistling. Victor Moses goes down. 18 minutes gone, still no goals in Addis Ababa. But there's a lot of lively activity, plenty of drama, and we're expecting a kind of an Agatha Christie storyline today here in Ethiopia. Free kick for Nigeria, the Super Eagles looking to find some of their teammates soaring high up into the penalty area. It's going to be taken there by Musa, and the goalkeeper comes out. Oh, he misses it. Tasu, he's lucky, let off the hook, but that was he shouldn't have really had to go that far out. He should have been organising his defence there. Butako and Debebe, the captain, should have been marshalling a bit better. This time it's a corner. Comes in, there's the ball just goes off, very poorly directed by Mikel. It's taken quickly, and Mikel comes to the rescue, pinches it. Very, very strong and solid player he is indeed. Oh, he's just arrowed off the ball. Completely lost there. Good play in the midfield there from Musa. Just picked up by Onazi. And there's Musa again. This time Echijile. So Onazi brings the ball out wide to the other side. This time to Egwekwe. Oh, very strong challenge. That was sublime from Ethiopia there. Clearance, quite solid. Good skills there. Oh, Moses. And the ball just quickly taken. Now's a good chance. The cross comes in. But, there's a good opportunity. What can Nigeria do here? The ball comes in. Oh, and he just can't hit the target there, can he? That was a great opportunity there for Edouard Mahdi. But he just side-footed. The ball bobbled, maybe. I mean, blame it on a blade of grass. I don't know. But, the header wasn't very good there from Butako. The ball comes across. Pretty much a clear-cut chance, wasn't it? Blame it on the grass, blame it on the boots, blame it on whatever you like. He didn't hit the target. You've got to hit the target from there. 20 minutes in. And Nigeria just laying down the foundations here in Addis Ababa, showing exactly what they want to do. Good challenge there from the right back, Siuma Tesfaye. Good one-touch football. Mikel gets the crossover, but Emenike is unable to connect. And it's going to be a throw in it, and it's for Ethiopia. Just pushed out by Musa. I must say, the football that the Ethiopians are playing is very entertaining. Oh, look at that! That's just sublime. I love that. But there you go. It's all about keeping control and keeping yourself cool. Just with those final passes, crucial. Now they've got a bit of space down this right side. As Aseffa's got the ball, looking for some support. Oh, that's not bad at all, is it? And he managed to find his connection there. Oh, look at that. Just a step over. I think Pele taught us how to do that. Oh, it's not bad, but they just want to clear the danger as quickly as possible. Ethiopia under bombardment. Obarbona, the Turkish-based player, getting rid of the ball as quickly as possible. Nice passing. Oh, the ball's gone through. Can he get a shot in on goal? He needs to try and test the goalkeeper. But Enyama, he just foils that. It wasn't a hard shot, but he got himself into a great position, Girma, on that right side. And they're just fooling the Nigerian defenders, aren't they? Well, he's just throwing his leg at it. He was stumbling somewhat. Couldn't get a clear-cut crossover or a decent shot. And that was probably the best opportunity we've seen from the home side. Halfway through the first half, no goals scored in Addis Ababa. A lively encounter. Plenty of tension. Oh, it's a high ball over the top. Good control, look at that! Oh, it's gone in! Has it gone in? Well, he's celebrating as if it has. Saladin Said. And the goal hasn't been given. Did that go across the line? Well, that's a big question, isn't it? We know in Brazil, goal line technology will be implemented, but that goal wasn't given. It didn't go across the line, says Mr. Alioum, the Camerooni referee. The control was just incredible, and Said is just going mad on the sidelines, talking to the linesman. Well, robbed. That's how he feels. He feels robbed. Let's have a look at that again. Well, first of all, he was onside. The control was excellent. Little chip over. Well, that's a difficult one, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I mean, it's a fantastic clearance, I must admit. Maybe it didn't go over, I'm not too sure, but Obarbona did exceptionally well. And now we're at the other end, and Nigeria have a free kick. Well. What next? Free kick comes in, floated over towards the back post. Too strong, going out for a goal kick. Stephen Keshi watches on. I'd like to know what that man's thinking. There's Tassu with the goal kick. Oh, the ball's floated, just allowed to bounce. But Said unable to go and tidy up on that occasion. Nigeria, the Super Eagles, down this right side. No threat at the back. Tashu collects, brings the ball out wide to Tesfaye. Just making themselves available. This is good stuff. Asella. Oh, the back heel. I love this. This is just glorious. Well, it's too strong, isn't it? And there's a bit of a wild pass down that right flank. Should have done better. Sonet Bishain knows exactly what he was thinking. It's going to be a throw in for Echijile. Needed someone to stand up and be counted on that occasion, get rid of the ball and hoof it away before it fall under pressure from the Nigerians. Well, there's no point looking at your clock just yet. There's plenty of time left in this match, Mr. Keshi. And Nigeria with floating a ball over once again. And there's an infringement there. Moses just getting in the way. Taken quickly to Asella. Ball threaded through the midfield. Good strong challenge there. So Boabona just coming in to intercept. And once again, they're just showing exactly what they're capable of doing. This is Helu. High ball over the top. It's not bad at all. Enyama coming out and collecting, tidying that up. Just preventing Gurma from getting in the way. Sorry, Bekele. Do apologise. Well, at the moment, they're both looking pretty well balanced as far as this clash is concerned. No team has really looked miles better than the other. Ethiopia looking very dangerous. Enyama again comes out, trying a little bit of everything, the Ethiopians, and they can't blame them. High balls cross field, intricate passing through the middle. Need to test the goalkeeper a little bit more. And the ball goes out. Unfortunately, it was poorly controlled there by Echijile. Plays his football for Sporting Braga in Portugal. Nigeria with Moses. Moses just trying to link up with his man at the front, Emmanuel Emenike. Well, there's the challenge. That was Onazi. And, well, Ethiopia with a free kick here. Now, I don't even know what kind of effort they're going to produce, if they're going to make the cross, if they're just going to float one in over towards the far post, or take a direct shot on goal. But anything's possible with this wonderful Ethiopian side. And I'm not taking credit away from the Nigerians. They're a top-class team indeed. That's a shot that's coming straight in, directly taken by Butako. And the coach, Shan, just watches on. Well, the attempt by Emenike just to slip the ball to his teammate there. Mikel coming through. It's good play. It's very, very composed play. I love it. Passing the ball around beautifully. And good work off the ball as well. That's a great bit of passing. And just being realistic with your options. That's what it's all about. Look at this. Well, I can't believe it. They're fantastic skills. Look at this down this left side now. Saeed, he's going past him. Is that a penalty? The referee says no. Let off the hook again. Saeed, he wasn't given that goal. Well, that ball, the goal that allegedly went across the line as far as he was concerned. And now he wasn't bundled over and it was no foul. There's a player that's gone down. And the referee wants to stop the game a second. I think it's Sefa. It's going to be a free kick for Ethiopia. 31 minutes gone. The impression that they've been playing for hours. In fact, there's so much taking place in this high-octane encounter in Addis Ababa. World Cup playoff match. The first leg of two, 180 minutes to decide which one of these two nations go through. And there's it's not a bad little flick just through that middle there. Tishomo trying to link up with Saeed. Enyama. Good strong header at the back there from Tesfaye. Well, there's the cross coming in. Oh, it's a great shot. Wonderful save as well. Well, it was a bit of a snapshot there, and Tassou just came to the rescue. Just did exactly what he needed to do. Shot was from Ahmed Musa, and that was classy stuff. Look at him, he just saw that opportunity. Good volley, and good save there as well. Good reaction from Tassou. The resulting throw-in, and Ethiopia just pick up the pieces at the back. Hungry for possession, they really are. Look at this. This is good play. See their options, they understand what's going on here. Need to be quicker. Oh, that's a delightful pass down this right side. Oh, and he just pushes the ball out. Has it gone too far? The linesman says yes. Nigeria in possession. Victor Moses just using a Chijile. Back to Moses. Squares the ball into Wabona. Finally, it's just a wild pass. Good solid header back to Tassou. No major problems there. Just to put you in the picture with Tassou, plays for Ethiopian Coffee. He's only 24 years of age. He has played a number of matches. This is his 11th game for Ethiopia. This goalkeeper. As the referee, his attention is drawn over to the sideline. A little water break. Well, the Nigerian players just not understanding what's going on here, and it basically gives Semed Bishar the chance to have a little chat with some of his players. Well, there's Mikel. Mikel has proved to be an important player for Nigeria over the years. We know that. How influential can he be out here today? There's the throw-in taken there by Igwekwe. And And well, that's fair play. Ball given back to the goalkeeper, Tasu. As they launch another attack, just under 10 minutes to go. Wonderful ball, now should get a shot in on goal! Oh, it's not on target, it's not on target. And Adane Gilma knows that he needs to hit the target. Same applies for Nigeria, you're only going to get goals if you test the goalkeeper. And I'm afraid he didn't even test the goalkeeper. Just saw that he had a Nigerian player just chasing him down very quickly. That's what they've done in the past, just to dispossess the man with the ball. On that occasion, wasn't going anywhere. Now the referee wants Vincent Enyama to cut it out, get on with it. And the Cameroon referee, Neil Alium. Well, I don't know why Stephen Keshi's looking at his watch all the time. Maybe he wants to try and make a few adjustments in the changing rooms at half-time. And a bit of a team talk. There's a handball there, I think, from a Nigerian player, Victor Moses. Because there's some kind of a concern on his face that is quite bewildering. Just don't know exactly what he's thinking. Poorly controlled there by the Nigerians. Need to be careful. Can't play around in your own half. Good passing of the ball from Said. Dispossessed. Oh, that's good play. Excellent play. Now they've got a good opportunity. Now it's 2-on-1. Surely he's going to get his shot in. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He's gone over the crossbar. Can you believe it? He did everything right. Adane Gilma comes down to that one last shot and it goes over the bar. Skies the effort. All of it was so beautifully done. He could have even passed the ball out to the left there. Said, but no. He wanted to go alone, and he just hoofed the ball over the crossbar. Sometimes you can't go for all out glory, you need to make the passes, but I must admit he did exceptionally well there. And they are looking dangerous, aren't they, on the attack? Oh, look at this. They're at it again. Oh, this time the ball just going too quickly past the man at the back there, Dibibi. Need to be careful. Nigeria on the counter-attack. Trying to get his shot in. He does well as well. Tasu smothering that. And Emenike just doing enough to get a shot in on target. Maybe that's what the coach, Stephen Keshi, wants them to do. Launch more counter-attacks as soon as they push more players forward. Maybe that's the mission. Well, there's a ball fired directly at Enyama. Said nowhere to be seen on that occasion. Just over 5 minutes remaining of this first half. And that's going to be a free kick for Nigeria going forward. Emenike again in the thick of it. This time he wins the free kick. Dangerous position. That would be a massive blow for Ethiopia if Nigeria took the lead. But if they do, well, it just goes to show that they've got bags of experience. They've got some wonderful players in this squad. Top quality players as well. Just have to run through the list. But Mikel Emenike, Moses, Ambrose, Shijile and Enyama, very mature players with bags of experience. This might be a shot for Mikel. Grasping effort, but not too bad, but it just goes over the crossbar. And that was Ahmed Musa, Onazi, the Lazio man. just drilled it, couldn't keep it down. Didn't worry Tatsu. Little push on Tesfaye, and it's going to be a free kick for Ethiopia. No goals scored just yet in this World Cup playoff match, first leg. I think by the colours that you can see in the stadium, it's being played in Ethiopia, that's for sure. And that was a good charge, good chase there. Gurma's alternating with Saeed, pushing up, being the lone man in front. And they work in tandem, those guys. Very strong in the air, the Nigerians. Makes sense because of their nickname. Well, there's Mikel. Brings the ball out wide this time. Well, they win possession. Good opportunity. Now, what can they do with this? There's the pass. Oh, the pass is not good enough for Saeed to pick up. Strong tackle. And that was Migasa. Straight through the middle on Mikel. 2.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Free kick going against Ethiopia on this occasion. There we have Emenike winning it. And he's not very happy, as he did Gudebebe, the captain of this Ethiopian side. There it was, just a bit of shirt pulling on Emenike. And that's a dangerous free kick. Well, Nigeria, if they can get a goal before the half-time whistle, I can tell you that they will go in thinking luck is very much on their side. Moses at the front. And it's over the top there. It's again too strong. They're really not accurate with those free kicks. Kashi watches on. Is he going to look at his watch again? On this occasion, no. Good interception there with the header. Oh, it's beautiful play. Oh, look at that, that's a great pass, but it's slightly ambitious, slightly over-ambitious. The idea was very good. And that's going to be a throw-in for Ethiopia. That's very well won. Now, they need to move quickly now. Bring the ball out wide to Tesfaye. Good play from Tesfaye. The ball kicked out, and Moses got in the last touch, according to the linesman. Good skills. He's onside, but there's no one at the far post. Too strong, the cross. What's going through the mind of this man here, Serenet Bisho? He has implemented a very good style of play. The tactics are good, but he's not finding the goals. His boys at the front, they need to try and hit the target. The Nigerian fans enjoy themselves, as you can see, and who can blame them? They're all dressed up for the occasion. Wonderful fans indeed, the Nigerians, and wonderful football mad nation as well. Oh, the ball there, it is a good opportunity, guys. Nyama smothers it again, reads it very well. The flag goes up as well, so it's not going to be a clean-cut opportunity. And, well, we've reached the 45th minute. Might be a couple of added minutes. Yeah, he was definitely offside. Good call from the linesman. First offside of the game, can you imagine that? Well, Dan Girma, he's the player who was found himself in a great situation to try and score. Excellent clearance there from Ambrose. Said turns his man. Oh, he just couldn't control the ball there. And Ambrose gets rid of it. Good play. On the counter-attack now is Mikel. Sorry, it's Emenike. Won back by Ethiopia. Just passing the ball around, this time Helu. Oh, great play. Can he launch? Well, there's a good opportunity. Now, what can Ethiopia do here? Can he get a shot in? Oh, it's a great save from Enyama. And once again, Said is in the heat of the moment. He's in the middle of it, just getting himself involved on it each and every occasion. That shot was good. I thought he was going to lose the ball, but he didn't. He manages to get his shot in. It's the control, just brings the ball back. A bit of a close strike. Ethiopia with the corner. And there's the half-time whistle there. So Ethiopia 0, Nigeria 0. That's the first half scoreline at the Addis Ababa Stadium in Ethiopia. And they had a few opportunities there to score. And then you can see Adam Girma and Saladin Said both talking to each other. We need to seal something. We need to sort something out. We need to find the goals. Well, there's Mikel, the Chelsea man, Victor Moses, the Liverpool man. Top quality players. Well, from all 22 of them, in fact. And I can tell you that we're expecting some fireworks in the second half. Something has got to give. Ethiopia, probably better, more clear-cut chances than Nigeria. But it's goalless after the first 45 minutes. Now it's time that Stephen Keshi gets his chance to talk to his players. No more clock watching. It's all about producing the goods now. And Sonet Bishau, the coach of the Ethiopian team, well, he's probably saying, you guys need to test the goalkeeper. You need to get your shots in. That's really important. They're doing everything right, but they're not getting their efforts directly fired at the goalkeeper. And that's a problem. So Nigeria pull up their socks and get themselves into those scoring opportunities. That's the scoreline at half-time. Ethiopia 0, Nigeria 0. We'll be back after a small break. Stay with us.